All right, Seven of Swords, huh? What is oh Kim Huggins has a great title for this card, The Cunning of the Shadows. So, with a love spread, I mean, Seven of Swords, it's just, I do simple tarot, right? It's just sneaky, right? The brokenhearted one, the land of indecision one, always looking over their shoulder. Want to come back in and play with us one more time. The Cunning of the Shadows. Let's do it. I want to show you just some of my faves that I got around here. This is Robert M. Place, Sevenfold. It was mentioned earlier today. I mean, in a spread like this, right? The little fox has the coin, the seven swords, and the dove up there. I mean, they all have flavor in them, and that's why we play with different pictures on the deck. This would be like, if this showed up in a reading, the cunning of the shadows. This would say that sources telling you to watch your money at least. it's just all over that. Little fox has got the little coin, but the dove sees it. Anyway, that's a Robert M. Place. This is another Robert M. Place from the Alchemical Tarot. Who doesn't love Robert M. Place? There's the fox again, but that fox has one of the swords in their mouth right there. This is from Tarot, the Holy Light. It's just a fun deck. I mean, there's the rooster riding on the fox's back, not the fox chasing the rooster. It's and the moon up on top of it, staring at the all-seeing eye. This is why, if somebody does something stupid, we know that the all-seeing eye sees all of it. Anyway, this is from the Victorian romance. This guy's not only got the swords, he's got a treasure chest there too. Yeah. Because this card can very much be about using your cunningness and your strategy not to get duped, right? To get the hell gone when it's time to get gone. And that's more of what this flavor is about, Oh, shit, man. I got my favorite goodies in my box, and it's time to get gone, man. I'm out the door. But, it could be the old thievery, too. Fun tarot. This is from the Bohemian Gothic. And this little girl is just like, she got a little book right there with a pentagram on it, and she's like, oh my God, this creepy place that I'm in. She's got her favorite little book there. She's just like, oh my God, I need to get the hell out of here. Here we go. Deviant Moon. It wouldn't be Mike teaching without this deck showing up. Super fun, and the foolishness of a lot of Seven of Swordsy people, If you look up there, that rope's pretty frayed at a particular point, It's a fun Seven of Swords right there. Here is classic Tarot of Prague. They got the old cartoony guy there. And just a classic Seven of Swords, the three swords and the two swords, looking over their shoulder at the two swords, right? What is that, a white flag flying back there? Yeah. Anyway, Terre, Prague, seven swords. Oh, sneaky. This is traditional sneaky right here. And then a pips, seven swords, mythical creatures, and a little masked creature right there kind of gives it a little Seven of Swords tone. So there you go. I don't have my stands to share them with you. Maybe next week. I want to go forward and get these put together for you. BB's put together several more of them, 4 or 5 more that I need to release to you guys. Hi, Tina May. Glad you're here tonight. Glad you're here. Anybody else I haven't said hi to yet either. All right, let's do it. Let's see what the books have to say. Haven't had time to read it today, so hopefully there's not too many big words. Here we go. My traditional books, Tarot Fundamentals, put out by Los Cabero. You can still get them on Amazon. There's 3 of them. They're must-haves, really, for tarot enthusiasts. Anybody asks what was the books that you'd have on a desert island? It would be these 3. I consider these 3 one book. That counts. And then I'm going to be saying the poem. Now, I did read through this right here. It's definitely the 7 of Swords-y poem. It's like 7 of Swords talking to us. This is by Kim Huggins. You get this book in the kit with the Tarot Illuminati deck. Mystical Course in Tarot by Michelle Morgan. A book that really opened up intuitive hits for me. Nice descriptions in here. And again, this is more of the description about, the swords all being in the head. If you're going to see sneaky coming, guess what you're going to manifest? You're going to manifest sneaky. And then, of course, my book. Yeah, there's old Pandora right there. I got that out of a book one day. I don't even remember where that came from. That's Tarot Apocalyptus. I do believe those pictures came out of that Tarot Apocalyptus. 7 of Swords out of Mikey's book right there. So let's do it. Let's see what these books have to say about 7 of Swords. Take no shortcuts. The 7 of Swords reflects tricks, deceptions, and generally all forms of indirect action. Indirect action. That's definitely 7 of Swords. They're trying to be sneaky. They're trying to not let you see. This elaborate strategy avoids conflicts at all costs. This can often reflect in their oracle skills, where no one is able to divert attention, so they won't divert attention of others. They're really good with their words, right? The liar, the cheater, all that. It is a reminder to be careful and to avoid unnecessary risks. This card reflects careful cultivation, editing, and sorting as a man leaves what is not needed behind him. This is reflected in the 2 remaining swords. He has deemed them unnecessary. This stands as a reminder to discard the unimportant so you may move forward freely and unencumbered. Yeah, when you move, you realize I don't need that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm moving. I liked all that right there. All right, let's see what Michelle Morgan's description talks about with 7 swords. The cunning of the shadows. 7 of Swords astrologically is the moon in Aquarius. The 7 of Swords speaks to the importance of individuality. This card symbolizes obsession and negative outside forces. Removing yourself from these crippling influences and being aware of your own patterns of self-sabotage. These are vital steps in creating the future you deserve. Doubt, restlessness, fear of confronting the collective mind. All are weapons you must arm yourself against in order to follow your true path. This is the card of the vision quest, of stealing away into the wilderness to find your spiritual voice and live as your soul intended. The world would have you crawl in orthodoxy. You must fly with defiance and true spirit. I love the definitions in this book. Anybody grabbed this book yet? Michelle Morgan's The Mystical or the Magical Course in Tarot. Just the descriptions in its own are worth $6-7. Oh, they're probably not $6-7 no more. All right. Let's see. Traditional interpretation for Seven of Swords, if it shows up in your tarot spread. In the upright, design, attempt, and desire. Am I reading Seven Swords here? Seem to be. Oh, okay, here we go. Design, attempt, and desire, hope, confidence, and fantasies may fail. There we go. Finish it to the period, Mike. The plan is not clear and well-defined. A partial success. Someone close to you may be lying. That's the card for me, man. I'm just a simple old tarot card reader right here. Love reader. This is a liar, man. Discarding what is not needed. Tiptoe escape. That's good. Let's see what Kim Huggins says about the upright Seven Swords. Stealth and deception, manipulation and politics. The Seven of Swords is represented by politics. That's funny. Discarding honor, thievery, betrayal, acting in the shadows, being dishonest, exposing dishonesty in others, cunning and guile, using tricks to get answers. Now, when I read my cards on YouTube, I read them straight up. And but when I read a straight up Seven of Swords or a straight up, right, Five of Swords, all those ones, I hit them hard. Because I try to bring balance to the reading. Anyway, I do hit my negative cards hard because I play all straight up. I figured I'd share that with you guys. All right, another traditional upright means. Let me see what I got in my book right here. Seven of Swords. Trickery, deception, manipulation, shifting one's intentions, saying one thing and meaning another, deliberately confusing speech, misleading others, theft of ideas or work. Here it is again. Political manipulations. That's it. Putting others at a disadvantage, taking credit where it is not due. Yeah. Let's see what it says upside down. Reverse Seven of Swords, if you play with reversals. Good advice, warning and teaching, wish fulfillment. There is no need to be covert. Lay your cards on the table. Complete disclosure. Let me see. What do I got in here for reversals? Wrongly accusing others of blame or wrongdoing. Misplaced distrust. False victimhood. Safeguarding one's ideas or work. Fear being manipulated or deceived, holding one back. The reverse of this card warns us to be skeptical as well as aware. Up straight does too. Those who may be close to us will attempt to dazzle us with their splendidness and lies. I'm good. I'm good. Seven Swords. I call it sneaky, you know. And you guys know how I read it, right? And I love reading. I read it as the one with a broken heart. The 3 swords right there. We got the 5 swords, right? It's got the 5 swords. The whole story's right here. 3 swords, the brokenhearted. 2 swords, the land of indecision. 5 swords, manipulation and control. Always looking over their shoulder at the 2 swords that they left behind in the camp. 7 swords. That's how I break it down. Traditional 7 of swords right there. This is the radiant Rider-Waite Smith. This one's pretty interesting too. This 7 of swords. That dude is like super creepy looking, man. Coming over the wall right there. Anyway, this is why we get all different kinds, because you get intuitive hits and the story comes alive. Let me look. I told you Moon in Aquarius. Also, the Golden Dawn's official name for the card is Lord of Unstable Effort. It takes work to be like this. It's crazy. They have to remember it all. That's normally where it falls apart. And it takes work to remember not to let this vibration, be the one that you're sending out to the universe that attracts these kind of energy to us right here. That's not taught enough with 7 of Swords. It's not taught enough with any of the swords. It's all getting a new thought process going. If you got this kind of stuff going on in the 3D, it's all a reflection of what's going on in here. That's a big pill to swallow. It is, but once you realize that, hey, if I can attract this kind of energy right here, okay, then I can attract a 10 of Cups energy to me as well. Once you swallow this pill right here, many times these are the lessons that we learn, that maybe I am sending this vibration out to the universe. Maybe it is up to me to get a new thought process and really set myself apart on the source. Anyway, I always get that with all the swords. I don't talk about it too much, but it's all swords. It's all thought process, right? And it's all law of attraction in this entire universe. All right. A couple of buzzwords right here. I'll drink water. Some keywords for my journal people. You can always use the pause button. Oh, hidden, plan, gossip, attempt, collection. That's interesting. Intrigue, spy, shortcut, deception, stealth, isolation, escape, secrets, discretion, deception, trickery, manipulation. Oh, I got it in. I guess I forgot. I got it in mind too. Politics. That's just funny to me, man. Yeah. Who you voting for? That one. Is there anybody else running? Well, the other guys like that too. Yeah, it's politics. It's great, man. Here we go. Secrecy, shadows, theft, blackmail, espionage, stealth, underhandedness, betrayal, sneaky. I like sneaky. All right. Let's see. Kim Huggins wrote a little poem here. Like Seven of Swords talking to us, like Sneaky talking to us right here. I did read through this briefly. I always want to see what Kim writes here before I share it with you guys. Never know, man. It's definitely Seven of Swords talking right here. Here we go. The cunning of the shadows, Seven of Swords. A thief I may be, but criminal I am not. Don't you know that humankind has a debt of life owed to the man that stole fire from the gods? And that once upon a time, a spider was tricked into pouring wisdom all over the earth. And what of the soul that descended to the underworld and tricked her way through the gates of hell with sweet oat and honey cakes and 2 gold coins? Or the cunning of serpent in the tree that gave us the fruit of knowledge? You would be wise to avoid such black and white thinking, honorable one. Deception is not always how it first appears. Are there not circumstances in which you would do the same? What would be your price? Everyone has their price. Yeah, Seven of Swords. The cunning of the shadows. I love it. I love it. It's a fun card. It really is. I say that because it spices up a love read for me. Yeah. So that's all fun. All good. Hope you guys enjoyed that little brief one. Next time I'll work on having my little stands. Yeah.